Well, hey, man, it's Jamithatsme here. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Listen, let's go ahead and get into Love Island. Let's talk about it. All right, y'all. Listen, you know what? Let's just hop right on into the episode. Okay, so this is post the recoupling. Y'all know last night at the recoupling, Miss Florita decided that she was going to choose Jeremy over Corey. We all felt the way, but Miss Cash ended up saving the day for Corey, and she ended up choosing him. Okay, because she too knows what it feels like to be somebody's second choice and to be in that position. So she feels like they both deserve love. So she decided to choose Corey in hopes of him finding somebody that's going to love. Okay. That's that. Now, while all of the ladies are sitting around post the recoupling, we see Miss Shannon up there, not Shannon, Miss Florita up there lying, talking about how she still feels, got feelings for Corey and everything. She really felt bad because she didn't want to hurt him and stuff like that. And she also agreed with Shannon when Shannon said the door is open. Okay, you got Miss Flotia Chip up there talking about the door is not closed, unlike Nene. The door is closed. The door is closed. No, the door is not closed. She got the door opened up so that she could possibly see what's going to happen with Corey, because she still got feelings, but primarily this time she wants to focus on Jeremy. And here's my thing, Miss Flotia Chip girl. What you're not going to do is sit up here and try and keep Corey in a particular position and make it seem like you really got feelings for him when we know you really, really don't. Why you lying? And over here trying to get to know Jeremy, you trying to keep Corey on the hook just in case things don't work out with you and Jeremy. No, ma'am. You've made your decision, honey. Stick with it. Jeremy has turned on every single woman that he's got coupled up with in this house. Okay. Now, all I can say is third time's a charm. He may do something a little different with you, but based on Jeremy's history, I don't see it. Okay. So yeah, you need to be a little careful over there, but don't be trying to drag Corey up into your mess. All right. Now we see Corey and Cash having a conversation. She tells him about how Flo said the door is not closed. This is what Miss Flotia Chip was saying. So, you know, Miss Cash is just relaying the message. Corey says that he knows his worth, you know, but he said that he has a little bit of hope, but she still picked Jeremy. So he says that he's not going to chase her if she chose who she chose. He just hoped that she made the right decision for herself. Okay, he talking about he know his worth. And by the end of the episode, I was side eyeing him like, I thought you said you do your worth. You don't know it no more. What happened? What happened? Talk to us, Corey. Let us know. So then we see Mr. Corey. We see Mr. Corey and Flotia Chip over there talking. All right. Now she's up there wanting to assess things, seeing how he's feeling, what his thoughts were, and everything. He talks about how my heart dropped when I heard you say Jeremy's name. I was so hurt when you said his name, okay? But he tells her at the end of the day, he hopes that she made the right choice for herself out of the guys. I'm not a fan of Miss Flotia Chip. I'm not at all. I don't like how she's moving in the house. What else did I want to say about her? I want her to stop saying that she cares about Corey, because I don't believe that she cares about him, but that's just my opinion, my thoughts. I just don't think she cares about him. So stop saying it. Stop saying that you care about him and you don't want to hurt him, and then you going out here making the decisions that you want to make. Okay, you going out here trying to be with Jeremy and stuff, and that's fine. But if you really care about him, leave him alone. Stop trying to drag him into what you got going on over there with Jeremy. Leave that man alone if you really care. I don't believe Miss Thing cares, okay? When it comes to Josh and Shannon, all right, they stand down talking about how, guess what? You know, we've been the only couple that's been together from the beginning, and here we are, still lasting. And I said, oh, and y'all think this gonna help y'all not get voted the hell out? Is that what you think? I hope not, honey. But fortunately for y'all, we're gunning for a different couple, okay? Fortunately for you guys, all right? So y'all are safe, but don't think that y'all safe because y'all been coupled up from the very beginning. But anyway, so they decided to shoot them a little text message, okay? They got a text. And this text is pretty much about them being on the same page, okay? Since they feel like they got the strongest connection out of everybody because they've been together from the beginning. Now it's everybody having to come together and they have to do this challenge to see who knows who the best, okay? And what we learned from this challenge is that Olivia says that she's more than likely to cheat on Giovanni. I'm not surprised at all, but I really feel like they're more than likely to cheat on each other for sure. Shannon and Josh, they don't know each other at all. That's something that I learned. Kira and Will, they don't know each other at all. I was so glad when Giovanni got in the confessional and said they spent more time kissing than they spent time getting to know each other. Hello, feel the same way about Miss Shannon and Josh. The only time they really get to know each other is when Shannon feels the need to chunk Josh off about some stuff that he does. And that's what I don't like about Shannon. I feel like Shannon is a person that can smell other people's SHI, but she can never smell her own. I think Shannon actually walks around like she's Mrs. Perfect. Okay, so she bothers me. And what we also learned is that Corey and Cash know each other. Corey and Cash know each other the most. They know each other more than everybody, and they're coupled up based on them being friends. Okay. What else did we learn when they asked the question about if you know who is your mate, who is your coupled person more likely to be coupled up with if you weren't here or something like that? Of course, Cinco said CASHAPP. Everybody knows that, all right. Who else did we hear? Will said Olivia. I was a bit shocked by that. That there was very interesting. I said, what is he trying to tell us? I didn't even know that you guys had any type of connection like that at all. Who else do we have? The girls sit and they chat. Olivia and Cash feel like they're everyone's second choice. The Cash says, you know, if some of y'all wasn't here, we'll be coupled up already. I never knew that Olivia was a second choice. I never even knew Olivia liked Will. That is just completely interesting to me. Never even knew that. Very, 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 very interesting to me. Olivia and Cash go off so that they can have a conversation. They want to try again to go after the guys that they have feelings for. Now, when they had this conversation yesterday after the recoupling, I didn't necessarily know who or what they were talking about. Okay, I wasn't sure who they was really going to go after, but now it's clear that Cache still has feelings for Cinco, and Olivia is liking Will out of nowhere. So they are agreeing and making a pact to go after the guys that they want. They're prepared to go all in. Do I like this idea? Absolutely not. I do not. I do not recommend. Okay, I do not recommend. Okay, what else did she say? Yeah, I don't think this. I'm looking at my notes here. Olivia says that she doesn't see a serious relationship with Giovanni outside of the house. I don't disagree with that. You are absolutely right. Olivia brings up how Cinco looks at Cash, which was pretty interesting. I didn't know that they were catching eye. Later on, we could see where Trina was pretty bothered by the fact that he and Miss Cache catches eyes from time to time. Well, girl, what did you think was gonna happen when you done took somebody from their girl, or you done took a man from somebody? What did you think was gonna happen, honey? Now, I do feel like Cash, leave this man where the fuck he at. Okay, he had the option to say he wanted to be with you. Leave him where he at. Just like I wish Trina would have left him where he was in the beginning, because he didn't even choose you to begin with. Okay, so yeah, I wish that just leave Cinco where he at. If he chose to be with Miss Thing, let him be with Miss Thing, girl. Okay, you know more people are coming into the house, so just be a little more patient. She gonna say, I feel like, you know, if another person came into the house, like I still wouldn't be that fully interested in them because I'm still focused on Cinco. What? Why? Huh? Somebody, he embodies, I guess, everything that she would want in a man and a husband and stuff. Girl, no, move around. Miss Olivia, when it comes to Will and Kira, girl, it's the same thing like how I felt about Trina trying to intrude on what Cinco and Cash had. Now, I cannot stand Kira and Will. I definitely want them to separate, but I don't want it to come at the cost of Olivia. Olivia, girl, let somebody else come into the house and snatch that man up. Okay, let somebody else come in. But I just don't. I think what I don't like about Kira and Will is more so Kira, because she definitely falls in love so quickly, and it's cringe. It's cringing to watch. Like, I hate it so much. Like, all she does is kiss, 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 lovey dovey, kiss, kiss. Like, I'm just, girl, I'm tired. You don't even know this man like that. Okay. And I feel like Shannon and Josh have been the ones coupled up the longest, and they don't even be all kissy, kissy, kissy. It's killing me. She's so infatuated with Will, and I think that's what irritates the most. So I definitely want to see them separate. But I don't want to see it by way of Olivia. But then some part of me don't really care for real, because if Olivia leave, then girl, bye. You know what I'm saying? If she don't get chosen or something like that. But I feel like Olivia also is at a place where she could test those waters, considering the fact that Giovanni's still gonna choose her most likely at the end of the day. Giovanni said so himself that he don't feel like she's 100% into him. Yet he continues to choose her over and over. So I feel like out of this whole Operation Heartbreak, who can really play? I feel like Olivia is the person that can play more so than Cash. Cash, okay, girl, you don't have no that many options. You done eliminated one of them. Somebody else is Amy's with Wes. You know, you and Corey are just friends. The only option y'all got is to protect each other as friends. So I just it's not a great idea. Okay, later on we can see where Josh and Shannon, they're over there talking. Okay, they were playing the game and she didn't like one of the questions was what is something that you would need to do to keep your mate happy or something like that. He created stick figures for sex. Okay, she said something about physical touch, and Josh had he's thinking they both go hand in hand. They do and they don't. Okay, they do and they don't. Just because the woman wants you to like be affectionate towards her doesn't mean she wants you to bang 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 do that thing all the time. Okay, but for him it's more important, and she made such a big deal about that because she felt like she didn't know that that was the main thing to keeping him happy was sex. And I am just really bothered by that. I'm like, girl, it was a list of things that you didn't know, and you get mad about sex because you feel like that's the more important thing to him. So for me, Shannon just loved to create issues. Shannon loves toxic relationships, and what I think she likes more about the toxic relationships than anything is the makeup session, especially now that she knows that Josh has good sex, and she may feel like, oh, I don't want to do it all the time, but because I know that's important for him, I don't want another woman to come up and get that good sex. Like that's probably what it is. But I did not like how she was kind of talking to him. Like, I mean, y'all may see something different, but I kind of felt like Josh a little bit. I felt like some part of it was it's not that big of a deal in a sense, but then at the same time I felt like he was trying to act clueless too about some of the things that she was saying. So yeah, I just felt like overall my note is girl, leave this man alone. Just go find you a whole nother man. Just go get you somebody else. But you know, she's not gonna let that pole go. She's not gonna let that pole go. She's gonna continue to hold on to that pole so she can bounce on it as much as she wants to. Okay, but either way, girl, good luck. Okay, let's move on to Miss Cash and Shannon. Give it to me, because girl, this right here, I can't. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Why? Okay, so this is what happened. Shannon go over there to talk to Cash. First of all, I really don't even believe that Shannon really likes Cash like that, for real, because I be seeing her face at different times, and I really don't think she be featuring Miss Cash like that. But all right then. So Shannon goes over to talk to Cash to tell Cash about how Josh had been acting. Okay, Josh walks off. He didn't want to be around him or nothing. Josh goes over to where he's at. Right. She felt like it's not that big of a deal. So why are you walking off? Well, at the same time, you done made it a big ass deal. If you feel like it's not a big old deal, you should have pulled that boy to the side and made a big deal out of it, and then called that boy eighth grader. Okay, talking down to him as if he's below you when y'all damn near on the same level. But okay, so she goes over to share the information and talk to Miss Cash about it and stuff. Cash like, okay, so I'll tell you about Heartbreak, Operation Heartbreak. She goes over and sits down with this girl and tells her all her best. I said, why the fuck out of everybody? First of all, let me go back. Okay, first of all, if you're making a pact with somebody, that's a secret, right? Keep it as a pact between you and Olivia. What's the point in making a pact if you're going to go out and tell everybody? And then the worst person you could have told was Shannon, somebody that's actually cool with Trina, that likes Trina the most, her token black friend in the house. Like, girl, why would you go and tell her this information? I was like, and then I'm like, Shannon don't even like you like that. So why would you go and tell Shannon about the plan? And how you're so into Cinco, and how you can't get over Cinco, and how no matter who comes into the house, your eyes and your thoughts are still going to be on Cinco. Why would you say that? And then Shannon tells her that there's nothing wrong with her going after him. Shannon just be out here giving y'all bad advice, because let me tell y'all something. Shannon is bored in that house, and Shannon wants to see some action. That's what it is. And you also, Miss Trina, need to be side-eyeing Miss Shannon, because Shannon was so happy to find out that you're finally with Cinco and stuff. And then now she over here telling your girl Cash to go after your man. So it's like, Miss Shannon, girl, you a whole problem, okay? You're a whole problem. And I'm over here like, Cash, girl, we were rooting for you. Learn something from this. We were rooting for you. Learn something from this. Leave that man where the hell he is at. Do not go over there bothering no people. Okay, that's like going over there to Debo house and you done got knocked out, okay? All right, and your uncle got to get out the car and say, I told you about coming over here messing with these people. Get your ass up and get in this car. You hear me? Okay, because I feel like you gonna fuck around. Tell me some. She rather no, I think that was Olivia that sat up there and said, I'd rather risk it all than to settle. Oh, Giovanni, I hope you heard that. She feels like she's probably gonna settle on you. Okay, but I just feel like you're risking it. Like, Cash, we trying to get you to win this competition, Cash. What are you doing? What are you doing? You going after him? That's not gonna be a good look. And also, I feel like Cinco is at a place where he's showing so much loyalty to Miss Trina that I don't see him going back on nothing and going towards Miss Cash. He may give her a kiss or he may do a little something, but I just don't see him going. I don't see things going the way that Miss Cash thinks it should go. I see Miss Trina probably getting a little upset if she found out something she didn't want to see, but I don't think Trina's going to walk away from Cinco at all now that she's got him. No. She's not. And then, Cash, why would you do that when you sat up here this whole time complaining about being in a throuple, and then you about to go and throw yourself right back into a damn throuple? Girl, I could just come in and just girl. Okay, so later on, we can see her over there talking to Corey, Miss Cash, chopping it up with Corey, having a conversation with him. Who walks up? Miss Olivia. Olivia runs up like, girl, you just missed something else that happened in the house. Cash said, well, girl, what happened? She was like, well, they was over there playing the game or whatever like that. And they was asking what kind of woman he liked. You know what I'm saying? He was telling them what kind of woman he liked. Then he looked at me and then he got called out. I think it was Kira that had called him out and said that he was looking at me or whatever like that. So yeah, girl, that's another sign. That's sign number 2, girl. That's sign number 2. I'm going to go after what it is that I want. So they're up there exposing everything to Corey about Operation Heartbreak and what the plan is for them to go after the people that they desire the most, the people that they still have feelings for, one last time to see how things are going to go, right? Well, Corey said, okay, that's cool. I think I'm going to join you guys on Operation Heartbreak too. Corey, listen, I didn't say we did. Leave Miss Flotilla Chip where she's at. Move on. When is Casa Amor coming? When is it? Is it going to be after these people get eliminated? Okay, y'all, when is it coming? It needs to come immediately. But listen, I want to hear y'all thoughts and comments down below. That's all that I have for the latest episode of Love Island. Y'all hop down in the comments, chime down below. Listen, go download the Love Island app. Matter of fact, by the time you get this review, it's probably closed because unfortunately, they only opened up the voting for 30 minutes. But still, download the app, Love Island, just in case, there's more voting that's going to come up. You guys can be a part of it. I've already made my vote. And please know that this time we're making a vote on the couple that we like. So always make sure that you read, because you could be, voting for a couple you don't like to stay versus for them to go. So just be real careful. I already made my vote, but y'all let me know down below who you voted for and what your thoughts are over this latest episode of Love Island. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter where I get it popping, okay, at Jamie, that's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.